It's a difficult topic, everybody knows it.
I believe it's going to take a long time to recreate certain different regulations and certain, for example, issues with Northern Ireland and Ireland. That's going to be an issue. However, in the long term, when we speak about the economy of Great Britain, I think it will actually do much better. And I believe that even though I think that the Euro too is going to do okay, but they also still have other problems arising. Italy, Greece is another problem that's still there. So I believe that they have bigger fish to fry than I think the whole thing. I hope it's not a disaster, but I think they really have problems in the incoming future, the European Union as a whole.
UK was so much concentrated on the opportunity that they would gain, so they just didn't notice that all the opportunities are basically based on what EU had as a background. I mean, regarding technologies and all other stuff. So, and regarding other countries in the EU, they should be smart in order to take such decisions and in order to decide. So they should be wise.
I have a quite harsh opinion when it comes to Brexit, because I think it's kind of ridiculous. Because where Britain left initially is because we have the single market of the European Union with freedom of goods, services, people and capital, and they want the goods, they want the services, the freedom of capital, but they don't want the freedom of people. So for me it's kind of like cherry picking, and they're trying to get something. It's like you can't want 3 of them and just don't want 1 of them and just choose all your benefits for yourself. And then, yeah, I think it's kind of ridiculous. And I hope that the EU is not going to be very lenient with them, because otherwise other countries will have ideas that they can just, be like, okay, we only want this and that, and we'll also start cherry picking, which I think is not good for the EU.
I think that with Brexit it's really tricky, since still it's unsure what actually Brexit will be and how it actually affects the UK and European Union, because I think that even British are not sure how to do it, and since UK is the first country to actually leave European Union, we can see a lot of different outcomes. But I think it might have a positive effect on European Union, since UK was a strong partner. I think it will give some kind of a push for European Union to do better and even become stronger.
I think Brexit makes a lot of controversial topics appear after people voted actually for Brexit. So it shows that not everyone is into EU and not into this union, and more far-right groups of activists are coming into power. What EU elections showed us. However, I guess the Brexit is not that beneficial for UK citizens, at least with those whom I had conversations during last year. Tell me that it's not beneficial for UK, for EU. So I hear more negative opinions about Brexit rather than positive ones. And to be honest, I never saw, or at least the person told me that they support Brexit. So from my side, I also and from opinions which I heard from others, I see it's more negative. However, I would love to hear people who are supporting Brexit and to hear their opinion about it and why they think that Brexit should happen. However, I think right now it's not going to happen because all the deadlines already passed, so probably it will just keep this unclearance for this period of time. Plus, I think the Brexit gave, some boost for Polish economy, for even German economy, and all the countries where offices from UK started moving. Especially, I think, for Warsaw and other cities, for example, Wrocław, or the cities where third-party offices or second offices started coming from UK. So I think this shift gives a lot of benefits for countries in EU rather than for UK. That's why I think that this Brexit actually gave some extra boost for Polish economy right now. And I think we're only benefiting from it rather than suffering from it.
In my personal opinion, I think it's sad that Brexit is going on, especially how the discussions are conducted for the moment. I can only hope that Brexit will be the only country that the Brits will be the only country leaving Europe, because we don't want Europe to disseminate.
In the past, we could see many anti-European Union movements in all European Union. And after problems of UK, we can see that those movements, those voices are a bit quiet nowadays. So this case of Brexit actually proved that European Union together is much stronger than each country separate. For example, Germany, which is a very strong country, economic, for example, cannot really compete with United States or China. But when taking all European Union, we have a great possibility to compete on this global stage. Also, recently I've read an article of a very famous business magazine. I'm not going to mention the name. The populists that really pushed on Brexit, let's say, counted how much money United Kingdom is losing from being in European Union, and it is proven that already now they lost much more money than before the Brexit. So pure numbers are, I think, the best way to show that it is a very bad decision for United Kingdom, and it can influence European Union and bring all the countries together when looking at this case.